Welcome back to Straight Outta Marvel episode 41. It's your host, Kevin27.
And it's your boy, Chris.
And this is our Venom review. And let me tell you right now, at the top of this show, we are starting off with a non-spoiler review. And then we are starting off with a full spoiler review and our full thoughts and what we think about it. And of course, you know we got to give the Straight Outta Marvel rating. So be looking for that. And not only that, look for it if you haven't seen the movie yet and you just want to skip to or you want to just hear the non-spoilers, then you can actually look in the description, because in the description I'm gonna take my time because I love you guys, and I'm gonna put the numbers down in the description if you want to just hear our non-spoiler review and then jump right ahead to the Marvel news section that we're gonna do. So just giving you guys a heads up. So I just want to know, bro, how you doing today and how you feeling about this movie Venom?
Well, besides my Steelers taking a fat L
to my team.
Yeah, we're not gonna speak on that. But other than that, I had like a little good day. It was a little chill back day. How was your day?
Oh, my day was marvelous. Clearly, if you watch it on YouTube, you see my background. I'm over here stunting on my brother because you just got to do it like that when you brothers and you got to troll and shit. So that's how we do. So I'm doing pretty good actually.
Nice.
And I'm definitely ready to dive into this Venom movie.
Yes, sir. So let's talk about it.
So first, I just want to point out that this movie did great in the theaters. $90 million pandemic record. 90 mil, and that just goes to show that if the fan base is there and strong, they're going to go see the film. Again, Marvel, and then you got the Sony fan base too that like those films too. So, I just really appreciated it. And I do want to say that I'm actually trying to find the damn Rotten Tomatoes. Okay, so I do wanted to say that the Tomatometer got a 59% on Rotten Tomatoes, while the audience gave it an 85%. So you do with that what you will. And if you're asking which I'm leaning towards the 59.
So why is that, young buck?
Oh, you're gonna see in a minute. I just want to know how you feel about. I just want to know how you feel about the Rotten Tomato score. 59% for the critics and 85% for the viewers.
That's pretty well balanced, to be honest. I feel like the 85% of the audience.
That is not well balanced.
Is balanced. Because I feel like a lot of the 59%, it got a lot to do with the end of the movie. So I wouldn't really be too.
No, I think the 59% got to deal with the movie. I think the 85% got to deal with the ending of the movie.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you got to think, the 59% is the critics.
Yeah.
People that actually watch movies and analyze it, like shit like we do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I feel like I'm in that same boat though, because that movie it did feel flat.
You lean towards the 59% or the 85%?
Oh, okay. I lean towards the 59 because it was kind of, let's get into it because I want to talk about this.
Okay, so here is non-spoiler review by Kevin27. Put my name on it, bitch. To start, I'd like to say thank you to Sony for a great movie experience. It was very nice to see the theaters packed. Like I said, you could definitely tell the franchise character by the sales. And we could barely find a parking spot. Definitely nice to see on a Thursday opening night. That was great to see. So let me start with the things I like about the movie because it's not so much. I thought the CGI was incredible. Seeing Carnage for the first time on the big screen was quite terrifying. The humor worked well in certain spots of the film where it was needed. Tom Hardy shines once again as Eddie Brock, and I wouldn't mind seeing him remain Venom for the foreseeable future. Also, Venom versus Carnage, great fight. I'd pay to see that in any celebrity boxing match.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
And,
on to the things I didn't like.
here we go.
Venom.
He did not like the main title.
The reason I say that is because this whole movie, Venom whines like a big baby over and over and over and over again, constantly crying. So I feel like this film failed to capture the magic between the two as the first one did. Definitely felt like a cheesy good cop, bad cop duo movie from the 80s, and I don't watch movies from the 80s. The film feels very predictable from beginning to end with no huge surprises until its post-credit scene, which is bad. You never want people talking more about the post-credit scene than the actual film. Now let's talk the big baddie. No way, shape, or form should Woody Harrelson have played Cletus, aka Carnage. He didn't sell the Carnage for me. And maybe because the film was so short, I couldn't buy into the love story that they were trying to portray. But with all that said, I don't think I want to see it again in theaters. But I'm glad I did for the experience in post-credit scene. And the Eminem song was the worst than the first one. Rant over. No.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with the stuff that I liked. What I liked in the movie, I did like how they was using, like you said, how they had the Venom versus Carnage fighting. I feel like that was pretty good. Like like everything about it was awesome. Like they had so many moments where Carnage looked hella strong throughout most of the fight, but they ain't make Venom look weak either. So I like that how they made those fighting scenes look good. Another one I like how they made Cletus kind of just like he enjoying being this, you know. But then he kind of tied in with him not being Carnage. He more lost into the love story of it aspect, you know, trying to be with the girl he wanted to be with. So another thing that I did like how Eddie Brock was in the movie. How Tom Hardy played as Eddie Brock. You could tell like the way he was making him seem like he was making it seem like he was like depressed and he was like irritated. He just wanted to be free from this venom, and like he could really give you that feeling like he really don't want to be attached to the symbiote, so he don't want to be a part of it, you know. And I like how they made him look very, very sad throughout the movie because they made him basically show you a feeling what he going through. So I like all those aspects, but let's get to the stuff we didn't like. And like you said, Venom was moaning, crying the whole entire movie. And it was all the way to the very end. Like it didn't even feel like he just had a part where he was just Venom. Like he was just this badass. Like he just looked like he was just crying most of the time. And it was like a bromance going on. I feel like between them, and then like I ain't really like the part how they just did Eddie Brock so dirty with his wife having dinner, like his like ex, you know, having dinner. Well, the movie was good overall. It was cool for what it was, but I didn't like that part with Venom at all. I ain't really like how they was making him seem like he was just so weird about it. Like he was just acting weird.
Yeah, Venom was acting like, yeah, he was acting pretty weird. I give you that. I don't know what it was, but I don't know. I think they tried to do like they just went a little too over the top with him
And
versus Eddie Brock, and I didn't feel it. So
they rushed this. I feel like they had a lot of scenes they rushed
well, it was only
rather
90 minutes.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like everything had to be rushed. That's why it wasn't really hidden the same anymore either. Because a lot of the scenes was like quick pace. Like it was just to get the point across and then move on to the next. So I feel like that part wasn't really. They should have put more time into it. At least 2 hours. Like we could have made up for a lot of those scenes.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. But I really feel like most movies should be 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's a comedy. Other than that, not even just a comedy, but I feel like any superhero movie, most of them need to be like 2 hours for it to be like really good, especially nowadays, because you have to tell a deeper story. You have to, because all of those fans, even though they're still young fans, but it's propelled by the grown ups. So you got to really tell deep philosophical stories, like what's love without grief persevering, or what's grief without love persevering, shit like that. So and it, honestly, I feel like it was really lacking quotables on top of that. So you want to get into the spoilers, my brother?
Yes, man. Let's dive in.
Right now, we are about to get into the Venom 2 spoilers. So, if you haven't seen Venom, or if you don't care about seeing Venom, you can keep listening. But if you haven't seen Venom, Let There Be Carnage, and you want to wait, you can always skip right ahead to the Straight Out of Marvel news, because we got some topics to talk about. We got Scarlett Johansson to talk about, and we got some rumors surrounding Daredevil. So if you want to talk about, or you want to hear us talk about that, you could go straight right ahead, fast forward. It will be in the details or the description, excuse me. But other than that, we are about to get into Venom Let There Be Carnage spoilers.
Yes, sir.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Okay, now you should be gone. Okay, so the real fans who went to go see Venom Let There Be Carnage, because they was like, man, we gotta see what the Straight Out of Marvel bros gonna say about this. Yo, go follow the KC Network 702 on Twitter so you can see my instant reaction walking out of the damn theater, because I posted, and that bitch went viral, because that's what we do. We go viral, baby. Viral, baby. So I just said, this was my face walking out of the theater. Boom. Because the post-credit scene confirmed that Sony and Marvel and Disney have really been playing nice since that little hiccup in 2019. And now Venom 2 is in the MCU? It's a MCU film.
I can't wait, man. This shit gonna be exciting, bro.
So you can really say canonically Venom 2 is a MCU film, even though most of the film is in the whatever that the Sony verse, whatever. But at the end in the post credit scene, we see your man's Venom telling Eddie Brock, yo man, you don't even know about the worlds I know. You don't even know about the universes I know, boy. It's all kind of Venoms out here.
Oh, me.
And then all of a sudden we get flickering, and then Venom and Eddie Brock end up in a whole new hotel room.
Whew.
And it's like it went from nighttime to daytime, and all of a sudden, who do we see? My man's J.K. Simmons talking that talk. Spider-Man is a menace. He's Spider-Menace.
He said that off the rip too,
bro. So we see we see the same video that we seen at the end of Far From Home, and now and nasty, your boy Venom licking all on your boy Tom Holland face. I'm like,
Yeah,
bruh, that's for Zendaya.
I mean, that's what Zendaya. That part was cringy. I said, "Okay, Venom, we don't do that here, my guy. We don't do that,
Bro." So how are you feeling now that Venom is in the
oh my God,
MCU?
bro." Previous episodes, you hear me talk about this a lot. I said, imagine if Venom and Spider-Man in the same type of universe and they doing the same shit together and they come up with a movie or a sequel or like a part, like anything. Like if that was
Bro,
to
I feel
happen,
like you did say that.
I did, bro. I was like, if they have it, bro, this shit's gonna go insane. And I
Bro,
can't wait.
I gotta give
And
you mad props because I was like, nigga, hell no.
bro, and I remember it was the day when we was talking about the video games when the Spider-Man game came out, and that's when they had Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Venom in the same video game. So that day, I was like, imagine if they had this out in real life, and now they're giving it to me. They know they listen to us, man. There's no way they not. There's
listening.
no way they not. Because like,
even though this movie was supposed to come out in 2020, but they listening.
Hey, they had this plan, but they was like, dang, he already knows. Let's put it out. Let's gotta put it out.
Hey, they said they was editing shit all the way up until last week. They was doing reshoots until last week.
Dang, that's crazy. But it's exciting, bro, because now it's gonna get more eyes, more attention on every single project they about to drop, and they smart. That's why I said money. Marvel, they a gold mine, bro. They a money mine. They a money moving company. Like they know how to make things exciting. Just how for people like us who dream for shit like this to happen. Now that we got a Venom and Spider-Man with the Tom Holland and Tom Hardy, like that shit about to be crazy. Like all that shit about to be fire, bro. And there's so much that they can do now. If you can do that, there's so many more things that we could be surprised with that could come out, and we wouldn't even be shocked anymore. Shoot, we might see him in No Way Home, which I doubt that, but I wouldn't even be surprised if he in there. But
you know what? I think he is going to be in No Way Home now because he was wearing that No Way Home hat.
He was, yeah. He was in that picture he took. Yeah.
He was wearing that No Way Home hat, so he probably is in No Way Home. And now I just love that Sony and Disney is playing so nice with each other. We reported this a few months ago when they was selling Venom. Yeah, they was selling Venom merchandise on the Disney website, and we was like, "See, we should have known then. We should have known then, sneaky bastards, sneaky bastards." So I just want to know, does Venom help Spider-Man or does he hurt Spider-Man? Like, is he going to try to attack him or is he going to try to help him because they're both fugitives on the run?
I think it's going to be more of a news story. Like, I feel like this is going to be something big that Eddie wants to go work on. Because, I mean, if that's the case, you got Venom and then you got Spider-Man, who basically both, like you said, both of them on the run. So I feel like he could go out there and he'll probably help him. I wouldn't think that he would go out and just straight attack unless Venom has other plans to attack. But I don't know. It's going to be crazy. It's wild.
So I think he's going to help because I just a lot of times in the comics, like Venom and Spider-Man, they get down with each other, but Venom helps Spider-Man a lot too. And I wonder how that's gonna work too, because I'm like, man, Spider-Man, like Carnage is one of Spider-Man's biggest foes. Yeah. And now Carnage is dead.
Ate him up.
Like he dead, bro. Yo, the way he bit his fucking head off. Oh, maybe that's how he'll stay alive. Maybe.
Yeah. He probably could come back. Could be any way possible.
So another thing, we finally got our first word of mutant in the MCU.
Oh yeah, bro. That
I heard it when we saw the movie. I was like, did he just call her a mutant?
because
So
wasn't that banned or something?
yeah, because Fox owned, the X-Men universe. So they was
Yeah.
like, you can't use the word mutant. That's why. Or Avengers: Age of Ultron, when Captain America seeing Wanda, he was like, we have
Mm.
enhanced on the field. Hear that?
I forgot about that. We have enhance on the field. I'm like, enhance. I'm like, y'all could have came up with something different,
And
bro.
Wanda's a mutant, and so is Pietro. But now, I mean, she was always the Scarlet Witch, but she was a mutant too.
I can't even call it. Look at that enhance.
We have enhanced on the field. Like, something about that just don't sound right.
That's comedy, man. But that's crazy. That means we could get some possible X-Men type vibes.
Oh no, the X-Men coming. Even though it's not going to be called the X-Men anymore. I'm like, why it can't be just X-Men?
What's they gonna call it?
It's going to be like Team X or something hella whack.
Oh my, bro! Please don't do that. Team X.
X-Men sounds so hard. Like, why do we got to be PC about everything? I hate it.
The women's not men in there. Like, bro, it's hard, bro.
It's men and women. Like, it's all the same. Like,
X-Men. Like, god dang. Bro, I hate that, bro. That's trash.
I hate it. I'm all for PC, but just something about changing the X-Men just don't sit right with me. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I'm just speaking my heart and how I feel, and something about not naming the X-Men just don't sit right with me. Like, I don't know.
That's like, come on, Spiderman, just Mr. Spider.
But you can't call him Mister. Like, you gotta call him just Spider.
The human spider.
Hey, that's not my name. You got my name wrong.
He says, that's the best you got?
Bro, that shit was funny. He said, I don't care. Just get out there. I always think about that part where Octavia, the black lady, that shit was so... I forget what she said, but that shit always had me funny. But anyway, so let's get back into... Let's actually start talking about some more shit from Venom. So I just wanted to say, the engagement ring part was the worst part of the movie. Hella cringy, because
it was so random.
I wish my ex-girl would call me to a dinner and then be like, I got engaged. Like, what am I supposed to say to that?
So weird, bro.
That's almost kind of like you want me to just tear shit up in here. Like, not saying I would do that because I'm a very peaceful man. But I'm just saying, that is a little crazy.
That part was weird, bro. I like, even when we were sitting there watching it, bro, I'm looking at you like, what? I'm like, why would you call me out for dinner and then you tell me, oh, well, I'm getting engaged. I'd be like, what'd you call me out here for then? I'm thinking like I'm about to get you back. That's what's in my head, not for you. And then telling me that I should congratulate you. Like, man,
that's what I say. You want a congratulations because you're getting married, and the doctor went and VVS the ring up, caked it up, got it salt, bruh. He double stacked the ring.
Mm-hmm. That's what I seen. He double stacked the ring.
Yo, they got Brock.
Ooh, that's why I said throughout the whole. That's why I said throughout the whole.
I don't even want to cuss on this holy football Sunday.
But it felt like the whole movie, he was just like taking so many shots.
Yeah,
like he had to deal with Venom. Then you had to deal with your ex getting engaged. Then you got to deal with the FBI, like at your throat, because you got a monster with you and you just always seem to be at the right place at the right time. So they already speculating what you got going on.
Bro.
So then it's like he had so much in his head just going on that he didn't even know what to do. Then you got Carnage to think about, and he coming after you to kill you because you basically told on him about stuff that he didn't even tell you to go out there and say. So it just like I was like, dang, Eddie went through it this whole movie. The whole movie.
Yeah. You know, I just couldn't deal with Venom. I'm not gonna lie. Excuse me. I couldn't deal with Venom. He is so damn annoying. Hella childish. I just Who wanna live like that?
That's why Eddie flamed
dunking your head up into the damn roof and shit. Like, bro, they getting abused. No, I'm sorry. It is nothing cool about Venom. Like, the way they portray Venom is
He's something that you wouldn't even want to keep.
I thought that in the last movie, once he got Venom up out of him, I was like, why you gonna go get him back? He just was drunk off that power. That's what that was.
Nah, see, the last one I was cool with because they was just interacting. They just, so I was like, okay. But maybe this film, they would make him, like, Venom respect Eddie more. But Venom was basically flaming this guy the whole movie. He like, man, who the one who got you that story? Who helped you out? And like Venom was lucky pressing him. I'm like, dang. I'm like, Eddie, bro, you gotta get him up out of there.
Yeah,
he broke your nose. He broke your nose. And then say, oh my God, let me see it. And it hit you again. I was like, bro.
That is crazy.
It's crazy.
Who want to deal with that?
And his breakfast getting thrown at him with Kedra spirit all in his face. I'd have been like, bro, I'm done. I can't anymore.
Remember when we broke down the trailer? I was like, bro, Brock looked like he over this motherfucking Venom. And when you watch it,
he was over that motherfucking Venom.
Only why he really got him back is because they kidnapped. Yeah, because he had to stop Carnage. Other than that, he was cool. I would be cool off of Venom.
Yeah.
Venom is so cringy. I'm sorry, bro. Venom is not cool.
And then he gonna leave and say,
in this movie, I don't feel like the first movie. I didn't feel like he was that bad.
Nah, the first one, it felt like he was more like a badass, and he was like,
I should have worn my Venom shirt.
It's all Gucci. But I feel like he was more like a badass, and he seemed more serious. Even though he was joking a lot with certain stuff, but he seemed more serious because he knew about a lot of stuff that was going on, and he wanted to handle these situations. And he was teaching Brock about certain things, and it was getting to like a moment. But it felt like in this one, he just wanted like love from Eddie or something. And he just wasn't, he didn't get the respect he deserved or something like that, which didn't make no sense to me. But I'm like, okay.
Yeah, why you want respect so bad? You a symbiote.
I know, he's like, I'll pick you off that planet when you was a nobody. Oh, man.
And, bro, only why I say I really didn't feel Woody Harrelson, like, he just didn't move me. He did not move me as Carnage. Like, I feel like 2021 is the year of great villains. You got Agatha. We got He Who Remains. You know, me personally, I love Carly. Like,
we got Val.
Me personally, Val ain't no villain though.
She a low key villain.
We don't know what she on yet.
Nah. She on some low key villain stuff. I don't even care. I'm calling it now.
You can call it, but you can't say Val is a villain right now.
Boy, the stuff she been doing, she's scheming.
What did she do though? All she did was hire fake Captain America.
No, but you can see it on Val. Just looked
Diet Captain America.
But look at Val. You telling me you just look at this woman, you just be like, oh yeah, she cool. No, the way we looking at her, bro, nah.
She probably got some tricks up her sleeve, but right now you can't call Val a villain yet. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Okay, we're gonna save. I'm gonna save it for right now. But when the time comes, guarantee I'm gonna
Mark
be
it
on all
right
y'all
here.
ass.
Mark it right here. The
Go
Venom
ahead.
review. Remember that Venom review. We'll see, in future time if Val gonna be a villain. So, other than that, who else we have? He Who Remains. Even though
Mm-hmm.
he was only in the last episode, but he made a hell of an impression. And then I felt like your man's damn, I forgot his name. Win Woo. Win Woo was
Yeah,
the shit. I'm
yeah,
sorry, bro.
Wayne Wu.
Win Woo. Now, again, I was into that love story. Maybe because it was 2 hours and something, and they was able to go back into it more in that pocket. But
Mm-hmm.
I was invested in his love story. I could understand. Boom. Okay. If I loved a girl that pretty, which I do, but I'm saying if I loved like her, that specific person, if
Mm-hmm.
I was with her, and then I put the 10 rings away from her. Oh, spoiler alert, by the way. And I put the 10 rings away from her, and then I come home and find my girl dead on the floor. I'm about to fuck some shit up.
I
Sorry.
mean,
For hundreds of years. So I understand that. But Carnage, nah.
yeah. I feel like Carnage itself was the real deal, but when Woody came in, it was weird with that situation because it was like he could turn into Carnage, then he turned back to Cletus, then he turned back to Carnage, and I'm like, damn, bro, why we keep flipping back and forth?
Hey, and the thing about Cletus too, every time he turned into Carnage, Carnage break all his bones.
Mm,
And then he just heal him back up when it's time for him to go back to Cletus.
that's nasty.
That's crazy, right? So
Yeah.
you could tell off the bat they wasn't really. And then that was another thing I didn't like. It was like they wasn't even cool with each other like that.
Nah,
He's like, you better shut this bitch up. I'm like, damn.
like I was like, yo, Carnage tweaking. I'm like, relax. Tell her to keep
Yo,
her mouth shut.
why you tripping on Shriek like that? I thought Shriek was a cool character, but again,
Yeah.
she didn't have that much screen time. I couldn't be invested in their relationship. It was so
I'm
like,
saying, everything was so rushed.
they just pull up and burn down their old school or wherever the hell they was at. The hospital, whatever it was. Ravencroft. That shit was so whack, bro.
That boy came in like the lady was talking. The lady that was in there too was talking all this head, and then you just get body like that easily. Carnage come in, break her out, and it's a wrap. Let's get out of here. But I feel like even with I like Shriek as a character, but like you said, it was not enough screen time for her to really do much. I feel like most of the movie she was just screaming and being told to be quiet most of the time. So even when the whole movie was like, even with the whole movie with Tom Hardy, man, in the movie, I feel like the more time he had to adjust with the whole like Venom situations, I feel like it was low key trying to make you feel bad for Venom in a certain way. And I'm like, bro, you can't feel bad for a Venom. This motherfucker got teeth hanging out with a long ass tongue. I don't want to feel bad for you. You just want to eat some heads.
Yeah. Like, I'm supposed to feel bad because you want to go murder people.
Yeah.
And Eddie Brock isn't letting you. Like, again, I can't feel for that. Like,
Nah.
it's like trying to make me feel for Wanda controlling people's mind because her heart was broken. Like, get over it, motherfucker. Shit. We all got to get over shit.
No, me.
I don't give I'm just a realist. Even though it's a fake world, I still like, even I can like it, but I gotta call you on the bullshit. I can't be like, oh, that was cool what Wanda did. They deserved it. Like, no.
Yeah.
You had you had Mrs. Foreman want to die.
She said, please, we see your nightmare.
We have your dreams. Head ass.
Oh, man. That's scary, boy.
As
Like
fuck.
you can't imagine what those people going through now.
So, but that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, so I couldn't really understand Venom's plight. Honestly, when he left Brock and went to the gay club and said he was out of Eddie Brock's closet, I was cool with it.
That was so random, man.
Hey, and how woke am I that I didn't even realize that was a gay club? Have I reached a level of wokeness that maybe I could see a Watu? You know what I'm saying? I think I'm woke as fuck. I didn't even realize that was a gay club until I was watching breakdowns and it was like, oh, Venom went to a gay club to say he was out of the closet. Like,
No, I ain't noticed it until he said that. Then I was looking around. I was like, "Oh, that is a gay club."
he was like, oh, them niggas look gay.
I already knew it, bro. As soon as he said that, and he had all the things on, and the dude had the tank top like that, it was just like I was like, "Oh yeah."
I just thought they was doing Molly at the rave, RIP Juice World, 999 shit.
They wasn't doing no Molly at the rave. They didn't even care. They was at the gay club like, "We support you." Like, bro, they did not care. I'm like, now here's one thing I wanted to say. Ain't nobody, and I swear to God, ain't nobody about to look at this big motherfucker named Venom and he just talking to y'all and y'all just all cool. Like, I don't care how drunk you is. I don't care how off the perk or Molly you is. Like, what any drug you off, you gonna look at that thing and you gonna leave.
It's so slimy.
Bro, for real. He hella slimy teeth, grill. Look at the eyes, bro. No.
Maybe because it was hella dark. They just thought it was a big black guy.
No, they cool costume. No. Well, who made that costume? Like, seriously, bro. I'm like, hey, can you take the head off? And if he couldn't, then I'd be like, oh,
he's like, I'll take your head off, all right. I'll take your head off, all right. I got something for your ass.
I've been waiting all day. Yeah. They've been feeding me M&M's and chicken.
That shit was funny. He was like, fuck that. And Big cleat his head off. That shit was funny.
You know what I mean? But
I was like, are you allowed to say fucking PG-13? But then I was like, oh, you do get one.
Mm-hmm.
You get one fuck.
So you can tell this is not PG-13.
Just, nah. We ready E on our shit. All our shit is explicit. They be like, is this for kids? I'd be like, no.
No.
But your kids can listen to it.
No, me. That's their decision. So hold on. What you think about Mrs. Chen?
She had the funniest part in the movie.
Oh, me.
When Venom took her over. Okay, so I didn't even think it was Venom until she started really popping shit. And then I was like, nah, this Venom.
Yeah. Well, I was wondering where Venom was at the time. Because I was like, that's all I was wondering in that scene. Because I'm like, she just saved that one dude who was like head out, looking like he was dying.
Yeah.
That part was tough to watch. It looked like he was just for real dead. But yeah, Mrs. Chen had a good part. Yeah. Pussy. That shit was funny.
Yeah. I like Mrs. Chen. She was cool. I honestly thought she had the funniest part in the movie, like no bat. I thought she had the funniest part in the movie. I fuck with Mrs. Chen. And so we got Stephen Graham, who was Mulligan. What did you think about him as the cop, the deaf cop? He was cool.
He was cool. I liked him. Even though he was like very extra over the top with this boy Eddie, but it was cool though. He had a good character. I liked his character.
So what's going on with him at the end after Shriek got the bell dropped on her ass? Because that was.
Well, I guess in the comics he be like he got some thing called toxin.
Yeah, they said that's his comic book name.
Yeah, like that's his comic book name. So that's how he kind of like turns into. But I'm like, well, where he get the blue eyes from? I'm like, because that's what the other girl Shriek.
Yeah, had. Shriek. So that's what
like,
I was like. Did she transfer her powers to him before she got the bell dropped on her ass?
Yeah, that was rough. She had to work.
Yeah, to me, that was the most part I laughed on when she like. That was my hardest laugh.
I was like,
Cause she
yeah,
got
that's a body.
just because she got a bell dropped on her ass. That shit was comedy.
That boy Carnage is like, I said, shut up.
Yo, Carnage
Drop
was not playing, boy.
That boy swung on her as soon as she started screaming.
I really like how Carnage was taking like shit off of his shoulders and throwing it at motherfuckers. I was like, oh damn,
Yeah.
Carnage
Now
a beast.
one person I felt like they should have took care of, man. They should have took care of the father. The father didn't have to go out like that.
Yeah, they ain't have to kill the fucking priest like that. That was all.
He was just chilling in the background, seeing two like symbiotes going at each other. I'd have been chilling too. I'd have been like, "Yo, what's going on?" I feel, and a lot of people say like, "Why the father didn't try to leave or nothing?" I'm like, "Boy, he couldn't leave.
He was trying to marry motherfuckers."
Yeah, I'm like, Cletus already had him to the point where he can have him like to get married and stuff like that. So it's like no point for him to leave because even if he tried to leave, he's gonna die. So no matter what, he was gonna die anyway. Just he was in the wrong place, wrong time. But overall, it was that part was good. I feel like that fight scene was so dope though. Every part of that fight scene was so good.
Yeah, I think the fight scene was very good. I can't even lie. I really liked the fight.
Yeah. And the doctor dude, he had some cool moments too.
Yeah. When he said those two need counseling.
Dr. Dan, that boy got his stuff slapped up.
Dr. Dan had us.
That boy Dr. Dan Lewis.
Yeah, shout out Dr. Dan. That was pretty good. He was good. I mean, some of it was cool. It kind of felt like the same movie as the first one, just like worse.
Yeah. I feel like the first one was better. It's still better to me. Like for the
first
movie.
one, to me, the first one miles ahead of this one.
Yeah, because I could watch the first one over, because I actually liked how the first one was. But I feel like this second one just kind of just like, it was rushed and it was flat. You just got to enjoy the scenes and stuff and just go see a movie, to be honest. That's what it really felt like. Not saying it was like the worst movie ever, but it was just like the plots of it was kind of weird and I couldn't really get involved into it.
Yeah. I feel like I fell asleep for like 5 minutes and I don't feel like I missed anything.
You didn't. You started snoring too, and I was like, oh, he's cool. He ain't missing nothing.
Bro, because I was so damn drunk that damn day.
That shit.
It was like, soon as the popcorn ran out, my eyes went right to sleep.
That boy said, dang, he said, we still in the trailers, and I'm already almost done with the popcorn.
Bro, yo, the movie theaters got to stop with these trailers, man. It's ridiculous now.
30 minutes. That shit's crazy.
I understood it back in the days, when motherfuckers didn't have computers and cell phones.
Yeah.
But now, do you need 30 minutes worth of trailers? No, you don't. I seen the old movie trailer. I didn't watch the movie because it's not something I'm interested in.
But they say they do that on purpose. I know. This is what my homie told me. He said they do that on purpose because they want to have trailers be like an extra 20, 30 minutes just for the people who's late or for the people who's getting popcorn and stuff like that. But then I'm like, but all these trailers, everybody know the time that they're supposed to be there. If you got you a ticket and you know what time the movie's supposed to come out, you need to be there on time. 15
minutes. That's it.
Exactly.
That 30 minutes worth of trailers, that's ridiculous, bro.
I was like, even if they trying to recover for the people who's late, I'm like, at least make it 15 or 10 minutes. I'm like, don't like overdo it with 30 minutes and then show the same trailer twice. Like that's not like how you gonna show twice? What? You want to see Halloween twice?
They show Halloween Kills 2 times. That's ridiculous, man.
That shit was terrible. And I did not want to see that again because we was flaming the movie when it first came up.
I've been flaming it ever since I seen that shit. I was like, bro, kill that motherfucking Michael Myers, chop his head off, burn that shit, take his arms off, burn them shits, take his legs off, burn them shits, and then nigga, take that shit to the middle of the ocean, dump his ass, dump the ashes. Let the sharks eat the rest of him. Like, bro, get Michael Myers out of here. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. I don't want to ever see a Michael Myers movie again. I'm over it.
They need to chop that man up if he's and keep him in a disclosed location where they know where he at. They don't need to put him in no ocean because then he gonna mess around, get revived. I don't want no excuses. You better take his ass to Area 51. Where everybody don't know where this in there, so we better keep
I'm so tired of Michael Myers, bro. It's redundant.
They need to take him somewhere else, bro. Because every time I see him come out with a movie, I'm like, dang, Michael Myers got another movie.
It's like, where's the other scary movies?
Like, where is Jason? Where Freddy at? Give me another Freddy movie. I'll take that.
I'll take a Freddy movie, a Jason. They just keep coming with Michael Myers. And fucking old ass Jamie Lee Curtis. Get your ass out of here. I don't want to see that shit no more. That's why that shit going on Paramount Plus. Nobody want to go watch that damn movie.
No.
Streaming on Paramount Plus, head ass.
I'm like, oh my God, bro. Nobody want to keep seeing Michael Myers, man.
I'm
him
over
and
it.
his sister.
So, back to the Marvel universe. I'm just saying, I like Venom 2. It was cool, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. Out of 10, I'm giving it a 5.
That's respectable.
I'll watch the zombie episodes before I watch Venom again.
Nah, that ain't right, bro. That's not right. I give it a 5.5. Only because
you giving it a 5, or because I'm giving it a 5?
No, I'm giving it a 5.5 because, bro, you will hear me tell my side. If it was good to me, I would give it an 8 something, at least. But I'm giving it a 5.5 only because I only like really the parts of the fighting and all like most of the stuff that was just that has something to do with the fighting. To be honest. I feel like the story just wasn't there. It didn't hit me, bro. It wasn't that movie where I could go see it again. Like, it wasn't. I feel like the only thing that really got me on my seat, glued into the movie, was that post-credit scene. And if I didn't see that part, bro, that woke everybody up. You heard the whole theater getting ready to talk about it.
Whole theater.
Like, the whole theater was popping for that part.
And why? Because it's coming to the MCU, not because it was a good movie on its own.
Because even when it had some funny parts, it was like kind of like, or it was, you ain't really hear the crowd and the audience in the crowd, you know, just laughing. It was just mostly just like, okay, it's just a movie to go see.
It was all regular jokes.
Nothing
really too explicit. He called him a pussy.
Yeah. It was just like.
They called him a pussy the last movie. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel like they're trying to keep the same stuff, but I feel like at the end, that's what really changed the whole game, and that's what most of the people talking about, and that's why most of these people are going to see it.
Bro, I got my most likes ever, 2K. I'm in the 2K game, you know? So everybody was really excited about that post-credit scene, not about the movie. No. If you read them comments, I ain't going to say most people, but it's a lot of people that's saying, yeah, that really was the best part of the movie.
Yeah, it was.
And when your post, and don't get me wrong, when Far From Home, because I know motherfuckers gonna try to say that. When Far From Home post credit scene came out, boom, mind blown. Not gonna lie, but the movie was still a lot to talk about. You have motherfuckers saying, I don't like how You know, it just felt like he was in Iron Man shadow. You have motherfuckers like, bro, he should be. He only 16. He went through this. He went through that. He saw Iron Man die. Uncle Ben die. Like, all this shit. He had to fight Thanos. Like, it was a lot of conversation. I have not ran into any conversation about Venom yet. And I'm in the Twitter streets. Go follow at the KC Network 702. I'm out here. Like, I don't see it. Only about the post credit scene. Nothing about the movie.
Because it's rare, bro. Like, the movie wasn't. That's why I said it didn't stick. And if it would have stuck, bro, then it would have been a different topic. We'd be saying something totally different right now. We'd be talking about the movie like it was one of the best movies out. Like, if it was really good. But it was okay for what it was. And that was it.
Like, what are you going to say? Like, and this is why I say, when you miss out on that over 2 hour mark, it's so much you miss out on. Show me and then give me rated R. Show me Cletus, even if you don't have to do rated R, but still, show me Cletus killing his grandmother, killing his mom. Show me that. Don't show me a fucking blood drawing on the wall. That was, bro.
And like cartoon cut scenes of it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the cartoon blood drawings. No, that was whack. I'm sorry. It was trash.
I'd rather see him doing that. Cause then it would have took a whole new turn. I'd have been like, yo, this dude Cletus crazy. Show
Cletus getting his ass beat. Maybe I could sympathize and empathize with him. But when you just say, you didn't tell my side of the story, how I got abused, because, you know, that's some shit motherfuckers to empathize with. Like, damn, I remember getting abused, because a lot of motherfuckers got abused by their parents. So that's something you can empathize with. But when you just saying it and not showing it, it's, you know, that was a bad analogy. I ain't even finna go there. I'll tell you off air. That was a bad analogy.
It's too ambitious.
But yeah. So that's how I feel about it. What else was about Venom? Honestly, I really feel like that was it when it comes to Venom. Let there be carnage.
Yeah, that's really it, bro. That's really not much to really talk about it. But just really what the future gonna hold for this film. So that's really what it is.
My only thing, it seemed like Venom is so old, and then Tom Holland is so young. So it's like, I don't know. But we got to get Tom Holland out of we got to get him out of high school, man.
He better be out of high school, man. Because if he go another year, bro, I'm about to go to that school and be like, yo, y'all need to get this man. Let him graduate, please. Like, please let that man graduate. Like, he been in school for how many movies?
At least this is third movie. Well, fourth movie. Because Infinity War, he was in school and then he hopped off the school bus.
At least in the old Spider-Man films with Tobey, that man graduated first film.
He graduated first film, and then Amazing Spider-Man, he graduated second film, beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, I'm like, bro, I'm ready for him to be out of school.
No. They're like, it got to ties in with the time of the story. I'm like, no, get this man out of high school, man.
Yeah, let's get him out of school.
This much going on, and he's still in school.
Because I feel like that part is holding him back, like him trying to be a teenager. Like, let's get him grown now, so he can be on some grown up shit. Like, let's do that.
Make him go to college, man. Like, give him that college experience. That way we can have like the Lizard Boy. You know what I'm saying? I need some Lizard in my action, bro. Yeah, especially now that we got all like Sony and Disney playing so nice. They playing footsies with each other. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. Mm-hmm. I know. Ooh.
I was gonna sing another song, and then I just started singing that one. So if you feel like it wasn't on beat, I was about to sing another song. Now I don't remember that song because I was like, no, that's not the right excited song to sing. Okay, so that was our Venom Let There Be Carnage review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We had a non-spoiler and then we had a spoiler review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is straight out of Marvel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. And this is your boy Kevin27.
Yes, sir. And it's your boy Chris.
Okay. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.